And there you have it. Caspian Head Dance on 90.3 The Rock. And you are tuned to 90.3 The Rock WUTK. In Knoxville, Tennessee, you are also tuned to UTTV The Rock Unplugged. My name is Benny. Glad to be your host. You can check us out on TV Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday nights at 9 on Channel 194 on the Comcast Digital Package. Channel 65 here on campus is where you can find UTTV The Rock Unplugged. And what we do is we have bands come in and play live in studio. They're usually playing live in Knoxville the same evening at one of our wonderful venues in town. And then we videotape it, and 2 or 3 weeks later, you get to see the performance you heard live on the air on your TV set. It's magic, isn't it? And it's a lot of fun because we have the bands come in and play live here, and it gives you a little bit of an indication of what they're going to be sounding like and doing later on that night, as I said. And this band, and we are so happy that we got in touch with these guys and we're able to bring them in today. They're playing Preservation Pub this evening. Their name of the band is Caspian Hat Dance, and from Amsterdam. Is that right, Alan?
That's right. That's where we all live.
Very cool, man. If you would, come on up. I know it's kind of hard to get close to the mic there with an accordion on your chest, but we're going to work with it. So, no, it sounds fine. If you will, go ahead and introduce everybody in the band. And number one, welcome to Knoxville. We're very happy to have you. You spent a couple of days over in Asheville, so I know you had fun doing that. The weather's been beautiful. In fact, I saw a little bit of action. You guys, I think, coming off of a waterfall and from one end to the other there, and a lot of fun. And we're happy to have you in Knoxville tonight. But if you will, tell everybody, introduce us to the band and what everybody's playing today.
All right, so we're the Caspian Hat Dance from Amsterdam. We've got Pablo from Uruguay, Valentin from Germany, Yuri from Switzerland, the Italian part, and Joseph from New Orleans. And we all moved to Amsterdam a couple years ago. We didn't know each other yet, but that's where we met.
What brought you all to Amsterdam, or should I ask? Because it's kind of like Las Vegas.
You can ask.
In America, what happens in Amsterdam stays in Amsterdam kind of thing. But what kind of brought you guys all together?
Ask. We might not tell the truth, but...
There you go.
Well, for me, I grew up in California, and Amsterdam is like Oz for Americans. So I was just pulled there magnetically. Pablo went searching for love. Joseph went searching for classical music. And the rest just kind of floated over.
The classical music's probably a little easier to find than love. I don't know, though. Amsterdam, that might be a trick question there, too.
They're both a pain in the ass, if you ask me.
You guys are just an amazing, mesh of music, and I think it's pretty obvious to see because of your backgrounds and where you all come from. You each bring something to the table, if you will, or to the band, literally. I've seen it described as drunken wedding music, which is probably a good description for it. Amsterdam folk, klezmer, the gypsy tag thrown in there every now and then, but it's just some really good, feel good, have a good time music, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Thanks. And we bring a lot of our own influences into it. Like, for example, Yuri brings a lot of African percussion and this tambourine style from the south of Italy called pizzica.
Yeah.
Pablo brings murga from Uruguay, which is a vocal style, massive vocals with drums. Valentin likes a lot of terrible music, which every once in a while he throws in some kind of techno influence.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that is too cool. Again, the name of the band, and they have a CD called We Say No Talk, and we're going to ask about the title of that a little bit later, as there's a good story behind that from what I understand. Gypsy, klezmer, chaos, tambourine. Is that another good description maybe of what the music's all about?
It's the best we could come up with. Yeah. It's really hard to talk about, because, for example, gypsy is really hip, and we don't call ourselves a gypsy band, for example.
Right.
And we're not a klezmer band.
Right.
We just like this music and we throw it in. And actually, our new album coming out, we're going to record it later this year, is almost all original music.
Oh, very cool.
But it's influenced by this stuff.
Right. A lot of traditional music that's indigenous to a lot of areas of the world, much less Europe and whatnot. So absolutely great stuff. Again, Caspian Hat Dance, the CD is We Say No Talk, and they will be playing the Preservation Pub this evening, probably about 9 or 10 o'clock. They'll be going on down there in Market Square. We've got you guys with the gear and the instruments on. We got the mics on. So how about a song? Can you do one for us? What you going to do first?
It's going to be Pazzo Matto.
Very cool. This is, again, Caspian Hat Dance on 90.3 The Rock Live and on UTTV The Rock Unplugged. Let it go, guys.
Here we go. Oh, Pazzo Matto, vieni qua. Pazzo Matto, vieni qua.
Let's give them a little something else to encourage them to get out. How's that sound? Can you guys switch up a little bit, I guess, here? Again, Caspian Hat Dance live in studio on 90.3 The Rock. And the CD is called We Say No Talk. You're checking them out on UTTV The Rock Unplugged as well. And they're going to do a little switching and maneuvering, ducking and jiving. And what you going to do next, guys?
This one's called Bashavas.
All right, very cool. Caspian Hat Dance live on 90.3 The Rock and UTTV The Rock Unplugged. Turn it on, leave it on.
Llámale, le boca de bárbale, que le
Wow, great stuff. Live in studio, Caspian Hat Dance, and just amazing stuff. We Say No Talk, the name of the CD. If you're digging that stuff, you can check him out at Preservation Pub this evening down on Market Square. Now, what language was that just singing? What tongue, what native tongue, what language is that singing?
All right, that was Romani.
Romani?
Which
okay.
is not Romanian, but
Okay.
Romani, which is gypsy language.
Oh,
From,
wow.
Yeah, from all over.
Very,
Hungary
very
and
cool.
Romania is where they speak it a lot.
Right? All right.
And Pablo actually wrote that song himself.
Very cool, man. Great stuff. A lot of Romanian and Hungarian influence, especially in your music, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Very-
I've traveled there quite a lot.
Yeah.
Actually-
Go ahead, I'm
No,
sorry.
please.
I was going to say, traveling, I mean, when you're based in Amsterdam, traveling in Europe is like traveling from state to state in the States. I guess you guys, do you get to Uruguay? Do you get to, I mean, where else do you go? Where else have you played?
We've never been to Uruguay, but we've been a lot to Hungary and Romania. We also went to Western Europe last summer. But where we like to go the most is Hungary, for sure.
Very cool. Do you tour the States much, and do you go from
First
coast? Wow, very cool. Very, very cool. And from what I understand, you're going to be headed down to Louisiana, right? And where Joseph, down in his neck of the woods. So
That's
that
right.
that should be very
Yeah, you're right.
interesting. That'll be cool. We'll see. I'm sure you're anxious to get the family out down there and check you guys out, right?
Indeed, we're gonna play a show with the Zydepunks as well. So
Oh
that'll be nice.
wow, that'll be
Nice
cool.